at the very beginning. Again, it's on page 2. From my standpoint, I think it needs to have more clarification when we're talking about legal disability or just somebody saying they can't sign.
Well, Senator, I'm not an expert at this, so I'm going to give you a caveat that there is a distinct possibility I might be wrong because I'm not well versed in election law, but I am somewhat certain that there is a definition of disability. I mean, disability isn't just, you know, what we would think of as somebody that can't physically do it. A disability could also be someone that, for whatever reason, you know, maybe couldn't write their name or you know, maybe they're eligible to vote, but there is some we've made provision in voting law to allow them to vote, even though it might be difficult.
My question back to the other point. Somebody's standing there to gather somebody's signature. They say, yes, I wanted to, however, my hands have arthritis so bad, I cannot sign.
Yes, sir.
Does that qualify as a disability so that canvasser will not be charged with class A?
Yes, sir. I would. So remember, when you're talking about being charged with a crime, there is always an element of intent. So if we're talking about somebody comes up and they look like they can't sign because they have arthritis, they say they can't sign, my wife signed, that person had no intent to defraud. There was nothing there that would that you would be able to be prosecuted under, because their intent was to try to help that person exercise their right.
Okay. One other question, and this is because I have no knowledge of this. On the petition itself, if somebody signs because of that, is that canvasser, is there a spot where they are required to say we signed due to this person having a disability? Or is it, how is that handled?
And you're getting a little outside of my field because that's the Secretary of State's.
We did not change anything in that portion of the statute, and I was going to look real quick because if it was there before, it's still there. If it wasn't there before, it isn't there. So let me. My recollection is it wasn't in there. That's why they gave that one clause that could do that.
So what we got, if somebody says they have a disability, or they said they can't sign, then the canvasser that's standing there is going to be able to print the name, the address, and all that. But then there's no line out there that discloses that they were the ones that actually did it. That's just a little beyond me.
Let me look, because the statute actually says that these are things you get in trouble for, doing what you just said, but it gives you a caveat to help them if they are disabled. So if you can't, I mean, if you sign a signature and they're not disabled, I mean, maybe we can tighten that up somehow, but again, that was.
Right. Aren't the signatures supposed to be verified? So this is my point with that. Is if somebody does that and they get down to the point and they say, well, that's, I mean, if somebody is looking at this and they say, well, that signature doesn't look like this person, but then they have done it because of the disability, the canvasser had signed it for this person, how would we even know?
I probably wouldn't know. I'm stuttering because I'm thinking as I'm talking, but the point being, Senator, with all of this is that, you know, it's not so much, at that point, we know that we're assuming that the person had the intent to sign. We're assuming that this other person was assisting them, and that happens, as you know, quite often in the law. I mean, I probably shouldn't say this here in front of everybody, but I signed a document for my wife the other day. My wife found out she beat me up, but it was an actual legal document. I haven't been an attorney. I can do that and not get in trouble. But you know, it's something that's not unusual. If you are doing something because somebody had a disability, something like that, not going to be something that I think it's not ever going to come up where a court is going to say, well, this whole thing needs to be thrown out because there was no intent to defraud.
Right, if I may continue, I understand that in other situations, but we're actually doing a petition that the signature is supposed to be what is qualifying somebody. So if you allow somebody else to sign a name because this person has a disability, there should at least be a line out there that would say, signed due to disability by so-and-so canvasser, so that you know, I mean.
And I think maybe to answer that, maybe, you know, we're not prescribing the exact way that the form has to be here. So the Secretary of State could ask or could require that the forms have that signed by. If you want that, I think they can certainly do that. I think that's an easy fix if that concerns you.
I also have something with the verification.
Yes, sir.
Verification isn't done strictly on this looks like your signature, that doesn't. It also goes by the address you put down, county you put down. And that's as much of the verification process. They'll find Senator Pitch's name and his address and his county, and he's a signature. And that's as much of the verification process as whether it looks like Matthew Pitch signed it on a check. Like, in other words, they're not taking Senator Hickey's signature and going, oh, that looks like Senator Hickey's signature. Your name, your address, your county there. So, I mean, I'm open for whatever you need to do there to do it, but he's right, it's in the ballot process, not necessarily in the statute.
Right, and I want to understand, I appreciate the work you've done, I understand looking at stuff like this takes time. It's just whenever we're sitting here, I want to, if we're going to pass statute, why not be applied? And so that's the whole thing. So I want to tell you all, I appreciate what you've done. Just one more thing, and I apologize to the lady. There was a lady up there earlier. She mentioned something that, and I want to see if there's any validity to it, that, you know, so many signatures on the page were incorrect that we would throw out the entire page. Is that correct?
I can't speak to exactly the definition of it, but I do know if there's a certain number of signatures that are deemed ineligible, not correct, that an entire page can be removed. And that's procedural at the Secretary of State in determining sufficiency.
Okay.
And our there, we have to judge it.
Right. I don't particularly like that either, because if I'm the only one on there that signs, and I understand something I have to do, but I'm gonna make this statement. If I'm the only one on there that signed a petition, and everybody else below me is wrong, that should not disqualify that elector just because that there was some other ill will that was done somewhere else. So I would appreciate it if we would try to pursue that part too. You know, I understand that would be the Secretary of State, but I would like us to look into that. That's a very valid point.